Hello Kitty Island Adventure received its first major update. A date is set for the annual Wholesome Direct, and Palia is offering players tons of free rewards alongside the game's upcoming expansion and launch onto consoles. All this and more today. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Sunstone, bringing you the latest gaming news with Sunnyside Up. Today is May 5th, 2025, so let's get started with our first major headline. Hello Kitty Island Adventure released the game's first major content update called Friends, Furniture, and Frozen Peaks. This free update brings frosty flair, flowery fun, and fantastic friendship improvements to the island. Very notably, a brand new area has been introduced, Blizzard Peak and Snow Village. The story will bring players back to Icy Peak, now discovering a whole new side of the mountain, along with a temperamental weather contraption. This area will also include new frosty puzzles to solve and secrets to uncover. Also, Retsuko, Peckle, and Karopi all now have buddies and pals who will visit Friendship Island and will need cabins of their own. Plus, dozens of new stories and quests are introduced with this update. Many quality of life improvements have also been added, including gifting updates, the Call a Friend feature, and the ability to place multiple items on furniture, like tables for example. All of this and more is permanently available. However, a limited time event is also currently taking place in Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Month of Meh spotlights Gudetama and celebrates the fact that we would all prefer to stay in bed sometimes. Hunt for eggs and bring them to the egg shrine to exchange for prizes. This event lasts all through the month of May, so happy hunting. The Roots and Remedies update is coming to REKA, which prominently features new gardening mechanics in spirit of the spring season. There will now be loads of pots and planters to unlock, along with different vegetables and flowers to grow. From pumpkins to poppies, you'll be able to furnish your home with nature's best decorations. You'll also be able to use your crops as ingredients for cooking, and even brew a very special potion, the Tonic of Connection. This magical potion will allow you to chat with your animal friends for a short period of time. As you explore the woodlands, you'll also notice a few more points of interest have been added, along with new villagers requesting your help. There's even a special artist for you to speak to who might be willing to part with their paintings, but you'll have to chat with them to find out how. Alongside new items, mechanics, animations, and more, the user interface has also been spruced up, with plenty of player feedback also being implemented with this next version. The Roots and Remedies update will be releasing for REKA on May 12th. Now it's time for our next major headline. This summer's annual Wholesome Direct has been confirmed to return this June 7th at 9 o'clock a.m. PT and 12 o'clock p.m. ET. Get ready for a vibrant lineup of artistic, uplifting, and emotionally resonant games from developers of all sizes from around the world. Last year's showcase featured over 70 indie games, with a mixture of world premieres, new trailers, update announcements, and more. A handful of games even received surprise releases, while others dropped demos to accompany their latest reveals. To give you an idea of what kinds of games you might be able to expect at the showcase, I will link my top 10 picks from last year's presentation in the description for your reference, and we'll also be covering this year's presentation on the channel as well. So make sure you're subscribed with your notifications on to keep up to date with the latest and greatest in gaming. I can't wait to see what's announced this year and hopefully discover some exciting new hidden gems. And now it's time for our final major headline. In case you missed the latest from Palia, the game is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S alongside its big Elderwood expansion on May 13th. And a huge celebration is taking place with big wishlist rewards giveaways. Here's what you need to know. The more wishlists the game receives on PS5 and Xbox, the more in-game goodies will be unlocked for everyone to enjoy. And since the team knows that not everyone has a PS5 or Xbox, they will also be counting Steam and Nintendo Switch downloads towards the total wishlist number. So far, 100,000 wishlists have been accumulated, meaning the first 4 milestones have already been unlocked. So, players will receive a big bundle of resources, potato pods, in-game sticker packs, bouncy shrooms, the Rainy Day Jukebox, Big Frogbert plush, and Giant Frogbert plush. Still ahead is the 200,000 milestone reward, which will unlock 4 Palcat plushies and an arcade machine. There's also the 350,000 milestone reward, which will offer 4 Palcat rugs. And the final 500,000 milestone reward will unlock 5 Flutterfox plushies and the highly coveted rainbow-tipped butterfly plush. Players have until May 13th to wishlist or download the game and add to the final count. Regardless of whether or not you already have the game, you'll receive whichever prizes are ultimately unlocked simply by logging into your account, with reward distribution beginning on May 13th at 1:00 p.m. PT. So go wishlist the game to help everyone unlock a bunch of exciting, useful, and adorable rewards. And once again, don't forget that the big launch and update is taking place on May 13th. Coming up this week, Revenge of the Savage Planet, an upbeat satirical action-adventure game, is releasing for PC via Steam and Epic, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series on May 8th. In this title, explore across multiple planets, take on a series of challenges, and learn to understand beautiful alien worlds. There are plants to scan, creatures to capture, lakes to swim through, caves to spelunk, mountains to climb, upgrades to craft, and hundreds of secrets to uncover. You'll even have a customizable space trailer to call your home. The game can be played on your own or with a friend across platforms, or even locally via couch co-op. Spirit of the North 2, the casual adventure exploration sequel, is releasing on PC via Steam, PlayStation 5, and Xbox Series X and S on May 8th. Play as a customizable fox with a raven companion and unveil the mysteries of a beautiful ancient world on a quest to restore the lost guardians and return home. And that's a wrap on Season 1 of Sunnyside Up. We'll be back on May 19th to kick off Season 2. To support the continuation of this weekly show, please make sure to hit the like button, which really helps to share the episodes with others so everyone can get their weekly dose of curated news. Otherwise, let me know what you'll be playing this week and what new announcements you're most excited for. Anything and everything, you know I always love hearing from you. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and until next time, take care.